Good evening. This is Livedraw 94. We do these every Friday night, unless we don't. Usually it's on Friday nights. Tonight's theme is prison, in honor of Orange is the New Black Season 3. It's just started. Just came out today. You guys better come through with these prison songs, because I'm running dry. Like I got a little bit, maybe. Come on, Maxwell, Alioth, Nathan, Paranoid Mage, W Bip, Miss Line. D Respect is back. Double D's is back. New episode coming out very, very soon. I'm talking like tonight or tomorrow. Okay. If prison is not a good enough thing, we'll scrap it. No. Is anyone else? Okay. We got one more. What's going on, Fascine and Israel? Michael Christmas is very cool, man. Very down to earth. Would it be easier for you guys if the theme was prison, orange, or black? Like one of those things? Like any of those? I love this beginning of 21 questions where 50 is just like, ha, 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 counting his money. I'm going to rely heavily on movie soundtracks. Oh, man, it's not even explicit. All right, I'm changing the theme a little bit. Today's theme is prisons of any sort, mental or physical. And if you are stumped, you can get by with a song that's about orange or black. Would you write back? I hate how Tyson Beckford hangs up the phone on. It's easy to love me now. All right, yeah. Theme is orange, black, or prisons. Whatever. Orange, black, and prison. Fasim, when you say you get to craft to this, do you mean Minecraft, Spacecraft, Starcraft? Yeah, there are not many songs, but oh wait, I have a few ideas. I got some. You on a Bentley? Could you let me on a bus? Still editing some of this text. All right. Save on that. Wow, I had locked up, queued up, man. God damn. Fassine says no. I play Guild Wars 2 and I just maxed my engineer. Guild Wars is there's no engineers on Guild Wars. Israel says Dom digs nihilism. Preview. No one loves you. Listen to my podcast or don't. Life is meaningless. Not even all the white girls in the world can make you happy, except Bryce Howard. That bitch fine. Who's that? Who that? Run me a little search. She's pretty. Very pretty. Locked up. Whatever happened to Akon? What's he been up to besides trying to bring the internet to poor kids in Africa? Working on tomorrow's Dom Digs again. Trying to figure out if it makes sense. Akon's dead. He's a zombie now. Metaphorical says favorite incarcerated rappers. None of them. I don't like any rappers that are locked up. They won't let me out. Locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, I got an idea. I've only listened to like one Public Enemy song of my own will. Who's Max B? Dude, when Akon body slammed that dude, that was great. That's when I became a fan. Flavor Flav, you know? Did Flav even rap, man? Was he just a hype man the whole time? Yo, I'm behind bars, spitting bars, shitting on cars, eating Mars bars. My skin black as tar. My dick stretch far. That's about all I got. Right. I drive a fast car. I'm aware of a rapper named Remy Ma. Whenever I golf, I'm on par. Right, that's awful. Israel says, listen to this week's episode of the Jeff Rubin Show. Jeff interviews the production designer for BoJack Horseman. Pretty cool conversation about what goes into designing that show. I would listen to it, but I don't like BoJack Horseman that much. I've only watched like 2 episodes. It's just it didn't vibe with me. You know? You know what I'm saying? $19.89. Jesus Christ. Ooh, nice. That's great, man. Love Fever Ray. This song really does sound like someone who's in jail. Concrete walls. This is gonna be a tough one. Look for reference images of guys dropping beer. Haven't slept since summer. This might do. This just might do. Left the TV on and the radio. This is hard. This is a hard drawing. Miss Line, I'm watching a little bit of the finals. I'm like poking my head in and out. Christopher P.K. Morris asks, "What's your take on the Battle of VR, Dom?" The Battle of VR? What the fuck is that? Yes, Israel. I am the love child of Don Cheadle and the Pillsbury Doughboy. What's going on, Lena? Urban Buddha says, "I love coming to these live draws because I always hear amazing music I've never heard of before." Nathan says, "Dom, thoughts on Tom Hanks' rapper son Chet Hayes?" I've not heard of him, and I don't want to be honest. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Virtual reality Morpheus versus Oculus. I don't know what virtual reality Morpheus is. I don't know. Maybe I should adjust this a wee bit. This should be good for what I plan on doing right now. I live between concrete walls. Oh, that song. Fassine asks, do I ever listen to XXYYXX? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. I like them. I can't listen to the album twice, though. Israel asks thoughts on the white NWA's feet. I have no thoughts on this woman. I got a funny tweet out of it, and I don't want to add any energy to this chick. No more. I don't care. I don't care, man. Maxwell, I don't know what footwork is. Juke? Is that a? I don't know. Hmm. Pardon me. Christopher P.K. Morris says, by the way, Dom, since your hip hop RPG vids, you introduced me to Kendrick Lamar. Really like the arrangements, instrumentals in his songs, even when you strip the rap from him. Wow, you didn't know who Kendrick Lamar was? Wow. I'm glad I could facilitate that sort of. Yeah, I've never seen those VR headsets, man, so I don't really have an opinion. I'll check them out, though. Send me a tweet later. Nathan says, Dom, did you cop the restock of the Supreme Yankee team? Supreme Yankee tee. I didn't know there was one. No, I don't like. I don't care about sportswear. Do you have? Is that a thing? Is it a big thing up in New York? You know what I say. You know what I say. Ah, clever, clever Israel. Urban Buddha says, "I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this show. I can't get into it." Yeah, to each his own. I get it. I mean, it's an acquired taste. I just think it's so. I love the show. I think it's unique. Like you don't get many shows like that. Like a women's prison. It's crazy, wacky. I think you're pretty good character studies too. Metaphorical says Dom, you must have heard of DJ Rashad. I like that you guys think I know these things. I've never heard of him. Chris PK Morris says, I normally listen to stuff like Vangelis. Oh, I love Vangelis, man. Jeff Buckley, Caribou. Kendrick is the first rap artist I've really dug since Kanye's college dropout. Wow, man. Yeah, there's some good rap out there, man. Just keep digging. You can keep digging or you cannot keep digging. It's cool to not dig it. To dig it. Yeah, I love Vangelis. His soundtrack for Blade Runner. The love theme from Blade Runner is one of my favorite soundtrack songs, I think. Oh, that reminds me of a good one. Excuse me. Nathan says, Dom, will you ever come here to Australia? Absolutely, man. I just need um if I had someone to sponsor me, like if some organization paid me to go there in the future, of course I would go. On my own dime, maybe. Yeah, sure. I've heard nothing but good things, you know? Raspy Taylor says, you about that Orange is the New Black season 3, bruh? Uh, I already know that I am. I haven't even watched it. Yeah, Pop. Yeah, tell. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, tell him. Baby, baby. Nate Dog, Nate Frog, Nate Log. Panoid Mage says, get to the point where you can do something like Fantano who came here. That's like telling me to keep breathing. I mean, yeah, that's the fucking plan. Yes, I'll do it. I hope to see you fools. Taupe Terrible says, if you go on Twitter for more than an hour, you're an intern. Tai Higashi asks a great question. He says, I remember you talking about the new Beach House album, Depression Cherry, on a previous live draw. Do you have a favorite Beach House album? Asking the hard-ass questions, Tai. It's probably Bloom, man. It's got to be Bloom, because Bloom is special to me because I had been listening to Beach House for maybe a year or two by then. So um I was a fan, and I was ready to hear new stuff by them, and I was like day one, I downloaded it quick. So I mean, I love fucking 10 Mile Stereo, like Teen Dreams, like, great, great. But man, I'm so excited for this new album. So excited to see them live. When those dummies announced when they announced their DC Baltimore tour, I hate how they didn't announce their fucking DC Baltimore tour dates. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, they live here. They have fucking dates in like Albany, like Cincinnati, and Columbus, but no DC. Fuck. Nathan says, Dom, I want to have sex with the teacher. She's fine as fuck, bro, and she keeps flirting with me and staring at me. What should I do? Have you been in a situation? No, I have not been in a situation. But it depends on how old you are. But I mean, I'm inclined to say no. Don't do it. Man, Saul Williams. Yo, what if he just got beat the fuck up after this poetry? Yeah, what's Kimo Greg's doing in the back there? What if they stomp the fuck out of him after that? They're like, what is this nigga talking about? Shit. Intimate evenings with Dominic Raburn tour. That'd be so cool. E-Man Collins, how you been? Everyone should say hi to E-Man. It's been a while. Israel says in the future, Dom will take a page out of Fantano's book and host intimate evenings with Dominic Raburn. They will consist of Dom on stage watching anime on TV and eating chips while we just stare at him. Yeah, that Saul Williams track did go well with it. This music just sounds like some dungeon from a SNES RPG, dude. Is Pornhub really going to space? Take it easy, Chris. Thanks for coming by, man. Metaphorical says boring, but the are less that what? But there are less than 24 hours till Bethesda's conference and start of E3. Any thoughts? Uh, I'm excited to see some XCOM 2 footage. I want to see some Fallout 4 footage and some Metal Gear stuff. That's about it, man. That's about it. You know what I've been thinking about is like hip hop RPG isn't about a hip hop. It's like about it's about like a typical post apocalyptic world, and rappers happen to be the protagonists. They happen to be the guys you're rooting for, but it's not about music making. I mean, in some roundabout way, it's about creativity. Once I reveal some of the plot, like their creativity is a factor and all that stuff. But hmm, having some trouble queuing up this next song. Eman says, "Do you think political correctness is hurting comedy?" Yes and no. I think it's hurting comedy in the sense that there'll probably be guys who are worried about making jokes. And I think it's not hurting it because I mean, comedians are there to push the all envelope, sort of push our perceptions of language and all that stuff. So like the guys who are good at it are going to push it anyway. Are you guys also having issues hearing the music? Music. Yellow. It's not even orange. Uh, Look at the stars. Look at the stars. I wonder who he wrote this song for. Whatever happened to Coldplay? They dominated the 2000s. Jap Dog, Jap Dog. Jap Dog asks, "Can you name this live drop Bobby Jindal and the Chocolate Factory?" Sure, as long as Bobby Jindal's not a pedophile or something. Oh, this asshole whose real name is Piyush, but he wants people to call him Bobby. Fuck him. Sure, why not? As long as there's not some gross story behind it. Um, E-Man says, "Do you think Ant-Man will be good?" You know, not really, man. I think I think Marvel's going crazy. I think they smell blood. Like they know that they can keep getting money from us, so now they're like abusing our eyeballs. Like they just keep pushing it. They're gonna make a Black Panther movie with I think Chadwick Boseman. Like I just don't think like they're digging and getting like these like D-list superheroes. Ugh, I don't know. But I said the same thing about Guardians of the Galaxy, so I don't know. Urban Buddha says, "Dom, what gets you in your feels? Nostalgic music, getting my dick sucked. No, just kidding. Um, what gets me in my feels? Nostalgic music. I think I think movies or any sort of biography about artists who sort of killed themselves or like lost it. That sort of gets me. I don't know. Good question. Look at the stars. Okay, we'll stick with this. Stick with that. And make the supporting more productive. Exercise at the gym. Fond but not in love. This song just gets sadder and sadder as it goes on. Still kisses with saliva. Big niblet cage. Here's my impression of Sun Tzu. All right. I'm moving on to the background images of these other guys. Sad ass music. Let's just do this. Wow, this song I can't even talk while he's rapping. I don't get it. Was he in jail while she was writing it? Nathan, yeah, I do want to interview random people. Yo, Aaron, I thought the same thing that it was gonna be shit because he's just some skinny little white kid. Iman, yeah, I vote, and I hate it. I think it's stupid. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Oh, I get it. It's related to prison because it's a letter. I hope this works. All right, we're going to 10:15. La Blue Girl. You can tell by my laugh that I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh Jesus! I downloaded an MPEG of that shit 7 years ago. Oh my god! Kind of Neat is pretty good. Haunted Gangbang. God, this just doesn't work. Oh, man. Well, Bluetooth is always here. Always. I gotta reconsider this. Oh. Simplicity. Simplicity is good. My favorite Double D's episode is probably, oh boy, there's so many of them. Favorite Double D's episode. I wish I could give you this feeling. This version of the corner is weird. What happened to the other version? It's hard to sleep nights. Oh. A remix. I am thirsty. Thanks for reminding me. I haven't heard this song in forever. On the box. Lops it. Mimics and he mocks it. Average J, I still do interviews. The Michael Christmas one is coming out. This Monday probably. The least good double D's is all of them. Um, this might be more interesting than what I had planned with the original sketch. Well, this does look like a shitty coloring, which is kind of what I'm going for. Coming towards the end, and I can't talk. What happened with Snoop Dogg harassing a camera lady? Take it easy, Fassine. Too late. Fassine's favorite episode is Zentangle. Zentangle. Yes. Mm. I hate when it's hard to come up with an idea for these things. Too much skull in the back. A nice tune. Take it easy, Israel. This is the best I've heard Lil B rap. What's going on, Isaac? We're about to close out in like 1 minute. Average J says during an interview, Snoop Dogg pointed out to the camera lady and called her and said she was thick. Basically, he was hitting on her. Later, the news station interviewed her, and she claimed that his goal was to embarrass her and make her feel small. What? Say what? You guys, thanks for stopping by. As usual, add me on the Facebook and the Twitter and all that stuff. Man, I'm tired. Dom Diggs tomorrow, more double D's. Monday, another interview. So, yeah. Thanks. Bye.